back, everybody. Good Things Utah on the road at the Black Desert Resort here in Ivins, Utah. And talking now about supporting women in their motherhood journey, wherever they are in that journey. Tia and Trisha are joining me from the Southern Utah Birth Village in this sponsored interview. Welcome, ladies. Good to see you.
Thank you.
We're in the shade. We're in the shade for this interview.
We're still sweating, though.
No, it is hot in St. George. Let's talk about this for a second. Nonprofit organization that started about 4 years ago to support women. Trisha, tell us what you do.
So I have been a child education teacher and also a doula in the area for about 18 years. About 4 years ago, I started compiling all the people that I just think that my clients need, that every woman needs, and that's kind of just how the organization started. We are nonprofit, and I just believe that women deserve more. You know, myself having 4 children, Tia having 6, we have been through it, and we understand what women need, and we need more. And
are we talking about just birth or the entire process of being a mom?
The entire process, actually, because we believe that when a woman is supported in her birth and her process of pregnancy as well, her birth will go better, and she will leave that situation feeling more empowered and more enabled to be the mother that all of our children deserve. When a woman is not supported and she's not taken care of in the way her body, her spirit, her mind, she walks out of that experience feeling very broken, no matter how her experience went. And I just believe that women deserve more.
All right, so 4 children, 6 children, 2 children, 12 children among us.
Welcome to Utah, folks.
Welcome to Utah. Tia, you're all about resources for moms out there.
Yes, we're working really hard to build the resources available to the moms here. We have a directory of providers that focus on serving those women throughout their pregnancy journey. We have a podcast that does weekly episodes. We've got birth stories, we've got provider interviews, and we're working really hard to build that. And we just want to share positivity around birth, and which is why we share positive birth stories. And then we also this year have started scholarships for moms. So throughout their birth journey, a lot of times they want to have a doula, but they can't afford it, and it's not covered by insurance. And so we're working really hard to raise money so that moms can get what they need, what they deserve during their journey to motherhood.
Tia, you are laser focused. We're at Black Desert Resort, and it is a live construction zone here, and you just kept going, so thank you.
I have children, so we just keep talking.
That's what happens when you have such children. You know how to multitask. You're good at it. It's so interesting, and we were talking about this in the break, is it's supposed to be this most special time of your life, but so often women feel alone in the birth process.
Yes, it's very common. I know when I was first having children, I just didn't really know what to do, so I went and saw my doctor. I didn't take a childbirth class, which I wish I would have, and I needed help postpartum with lactation help, and I didn't know where to get it, which is where a lot of my passion comes from. Is like, I just want women to know they have help, they can get help, and it doesn't have to be so alone and draining and just like miserable. I mean, like, it is hard, but they can have support.
So Trisha, is that your why? Helping women get that support and the better care that they need and they deserve?
Yes. We deserve so much. Women, and especially Utah, are just having these babies, and we just expect that everyone is just going to be doing their thing and everything's okay, but that's just not the case. The amount of women that I meet, the amount of families, their partners with them, seeing their other children, they come to me very broken after several births, and we break it down, we help them understand. You know, I believe that this is a God-given right that women have babies, and we physiologically can do this thing. We don't necessarily need help because we could do it all on our own. That's how powerful we are. But when we have the support, these women and also their partner can see the strength and power that they have, and you're unstoppable after that. You know, I have clients becoming therapists, becoming podcasters, becoming all of these things because they all of a sudden found power in themselves.
You
They stood-
awakened that.
Yes.
In them. Well,
yes.
it's called the Southern Utah Birth Village for a reason, because you're right, it does take a village.
It takes an entire village. And women, you're not alone. You have so many good helpers out there. If it's not your family, let us know. We'll find someone for you.
Those going through postpartum, I think, absolutely
Yes.
need to hear that right now, because
Yes.
you cover that as well. I know Big Birth Expo coming up this fall that we'll be talking about on Good Things Utah in the coming weeks, where you can get tickets. But for now, where can people find those resources, you two?
Thebirthvillage.org is our website where
Yes.
all of the information is there. We have events usually once a month, sometimes not so much, but the fall we have a lot more events happening. And we just want the word out. We just want women to know that they're not alone and we have support for you.
Tia and Tricia, thank you so much for
Thank
being here.
you.
We
Thanks for having
appreciate
us.
it, and thanks to the Southern Utah Birth Village for sponsoring that interview. We are back live with more from Southern Utah after this short break.